Hey y'all, it's India, Miss Butterfly 112, and today I'm going to show you how I made my homemade laundry detergent powder. It's only a few ingredients, saves money. You only have to make this once a year. At least it lasted me a year. I guess it depends on the size of your family and how often you wash clothes. But you only need 2 tablespoons. Let me show you how I made it. Okay, this is the storage tote that I'm going to use to make my homemade laundry detergent powder. You need 3 bars of the Phil Snapper laundry bar. You're going to need a 3-pound box of super washing soda, a 4-pound box of pure baking soda, a 4-pound box of 20 Mule Team borax, a 3-pound tub of OxiClean. Now I like to use the OxiClean free. It has no dyes or perfumes, safe on colors. It has stain removal. This is better, especially if you have sensitive skin. And I like to use this Arm & Hammer Light In Wash Scent Booster. The scent is clean, crisp. It has like 4 ingredients. It's paraben free, no heavy perfume. It's dye free, because everything else that we putting in our laundry detergent is fragrance free, because I have sensitive skin, except for the Phil Snapper laundry bar. It's been a year since I last made some laundry detergent powder, and it's about that time now. I'm to my last drop and I need to get going on making this. I love it. I never had a problem that I've been seeing a lot of people in the comments say. And I mean, you can pick and choose which products you decide to use, and if you don't like a product, then don't use it. It really is that simple. But all these products, like I've said, I've never had a problem with the wash machine, with the clothes, with the scent, nothing. Low Sud laundry detergent powder. It doesn't clog up your wash machine or pipes. It doesn't leave stains on your clothes. And it does not make my skin itch. And I do have eczema and dermatitis. After I make this, I do have a 5-gallon bucket. I keep the majority of my laundry detergent powder in. It will keep better than you trying to use a container like this. This is just strictly to mix all the ingredients in, not to store it in. And I just reuse this OxiClean container to keep in my laundry room for right now. First thing we're going to do is grate these 3 bars of Phil Snapper. Here is the 3 Phil Snapper laundry bar soap. Grate it finely. You don't want large shreds, remember that. Okay, so how I'm going to do this, I'm going to do lasagna style. I'm going to add half of each product into this container, mix it, and then add the rest and mix it. I find that I'm able to thoroughly mix it better. Okay, we're going to add half of our borax. Do have to fight with this box here. Look at that. I have the box open halfway so it doesn't, all of that dust doesn't come flying out, and because you know you are inhaling all that, so remember that. I slowly pour it in. After that, I'm going to break up those pieces as well. Put on some gloves. We're going to add half of the baking soda, half of the super washing soda, and this is also a brick. Look at this big old piece. And those clumps will take a minute to break up. Okay, we're going to add half of our OxiClean, half of our Phil's Napa, I'm going to give that a rough mix. We will smooth it out. This way I'm also not inhaling all this dust when you just dumping it all in. Be careful with that. All right, we're going to add the rest of our baking soda. And the rest, oh y'all, it doesn't want to come out of the box. OMG. That is crazy. Oh, that's real life here, y'all. All right, the rest of that super washing soda. It was hell getting it in there, but it's in there. And the rest of the Phil's Napa. We're going to break up these huge chunks. Okay, now I'm going to add this to my 5-gallon bucket and reuse my OxiClean container to put in my laundry room. Okay, I'm gonna dump this container into my 5-gallon bucket. Slowly. Throw that in there. Yeah, I just realized I forgot to add my 2 containers of in-wash scent booster. So I added everything back. Well, we're gonna add back the container that I had made for my laundry room, and we're going to add those 2 bottles of in-wash scent boosters. Give it a good mix. Real life, y'all. Sometimes you will forget things, but that's okay. All right, so we're gonna add, this is the first bottle, and this is our second. I'm gonna put some gloves on and give this a good mix. Refill my container, my OxiClean container, to put in my laundry room. Okay, if you forgot an ingredient, you can always pour it right back into that 5-gallon bucket and give it a good mix. Add in that missing ingredient and give it a good mix. You're good to go. No worries. It's okay. It all ended up working out. I end up filling my old OxiClean container and the new one I had just opened with laundry detergent. I can easily give this away, share this with someone, or rotate the 2 containers, and I don't have to keep digging in my 5-gallon bucket. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. It's a little bit of a mess, literally, but that's okay. This is real life sometimes. So like, comment, and subscribe. And make you some homemade laundry detergent powder. However you like. Go ahead and give it a try.